went through a really bad spell last 5 minutes of the first half and first 5 minutes of the second half, and that 10 minutes really did us in. I think we were down 18 with 12 to go, and got it all the way back with a chance to win in the end. And that's why they're an elite defense. We never got a shot off in the last 10 seconds. So you got to give them a lot of credit. But I thought our guys really fought, and we had a lot of guys do a lot of good things in this game.
Coach, I zipped through it real quick. I might be wrong, but I don't believe they've given up 78 this year. Is that a positive you can take, moving forward?
Yeah, I thought we scored the ball. We had 16 offensive rebounds to their 8. I would have taken that at the start of the game, and we out-rebounded them by 2, and they're an elite rebounding team. So we only turned the ball over 12 times with their pressure, and we turned them over 19. So we did a lot of really good things. It's just they shot 53 from the field, we shot 37. And that ended up being kind of the difference, was that we just got down too far. But I thought our effort out our guy, Warren gets a double-double. Des didn't have a good shooting night, but gets 12 and 6. Grant was phenomenal with 30 and 7. Daniel had a really bad first half, but had a really good second half. Will, in 17 minutes, had 11. I thought he did a lot of good things. So we got some good play out of some people. I thought Keenan played hard. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but made a 3 and some free throws, and I thought he did some good things. But, a good team like this, you can't have 10 minutes the way we played in 10 minutes.
As you guys chipped away and then got it close, you switched to a very pressing, trapping kind of look and had great results with that. I guess I have the same question. Is that something that gives you positive moving forward?
I mean, it's obviously a positive. We're down 18, and, we are not a pressing team, but they played 2 nights ago, so probably a little fatigued, and I thought we did a good job of turning them over. I don't know how many turnovers they had in the last 10 minutes, but I would say of the 19, they had 5, 6, 7 in that time, so the press did a lot of good things against them.
You got the Mountain West tournament now next week. How nice is it to know that no matter what happened during the regular season, you guys still have a shot to go to the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, everybody across the country, when you, regardless of whether you've had a good year or a bad year, and ours has obviously been bad, you start 0-0. So this is the one time out of the year where you just get to wipe everything clean, whether it's been good or bad, and you're 0-0 going to Vegas. And we end up pairing up with a team we haven't seen since January 1st. So, I think both, and they had a good win, I think, tonight against UNLV. So they're playing really good basketball. So, but we do refresh it all, and we're 0-0, and we tip the thing off at 11 o'clock on Wednesday. And, we've had 2 teams when I was at Iowa that won 4 games in 4 days to win Big Ten tournament titles. So we've told our guys we know how to do it, and we've done it. But players have to believe, and players have to put in the time and put in the effort, and have that mindset that they can do it. If we have that mindset, then we've got a chance. If we don't have that mindset, season will be over pretty quickly.
You played pretty close with a lot of these teams, so how do you think you stack up in the tournament with these?
Well, obviously we finished 8th, so we don't stack up great because we finished 8th and we beat nobody in the upper 5. Fresno finished 6th, I think, and we split with them, and we didn't beat anybody 5 and above. So that's not good. But with that said, we haven't been healthy all year, and we're healthy now. We were healthy on this last road trip, and we put in some good minutes, and we were healthy tonight, and we put in some good minutes. But now you go off to the tournament healthy. Now your only option is to win. Losing, your season comes to an end. So, we're going to be very optimistic, and I'm very optimistic that this team can do it. But I'm anxious to see how the players are on Monday and how they approach this thing with their rest. And we're going to need guys like, Alam and Dre and Jalen haven't played. And when you got to win it, to play 4 games in 4 days, you're going to have to use everybody. So everybody's got to be on the same page. Everybody's got to be ready to go.
More questions for Coach?
One more, Aaron. Coach, in tonight's game, I know you're big on take good shots and all that. And you guys did hit 9 of 22 from 3. Are you tonight more pleased with that?
Yeah, I thought we've been doing a much better job of that. And to score the way we scored and to only turn the ball over 12 times, our offense was pretty good tonight. Now we had some bad possessions, and that's going to happen. And I wish we could have that 9 seconds over we didn't get a shot off. But we had to call all of our timeouts to just get back in the game. And I thought the guys did everything they could, and we made some big shots. Will came off the bench, made a big free throw, made a big 3. Dez missed 1 3, but had a huge 3 in the corner that kept us going. I just thought that we did a lot of good things, and we're taking better shots. I just didn't think we guarded consistently enough for 40 minutes, and that's kind of been our identity all year. Is we can't defend at the level we got to defend for 40 minutes.
Man, that was man, I don't even know how to describe it really. We were down at 19 at one point, and it just seemed like, man, this game is just out of reach. But then everyone in the huddle and all our team huddles, we're like, man, just keep going, keep chopping away, one possession at a time. And we end up throwing that 12, that press at them, and that really messed them up. So it was just good to see how resilient we were, and just to see us fight back and give us a chance to win. So.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much Dad said it all. I mean, we just had to keep chopping away, and it's always tough when you play a great team like San Diego State, very physical team like San Diego State. So, I mean, it was tough. We just had to keep chopping away, and give ourselves a chance down the stretch, and we had a chance, but we just didn't make shots at the right time, and we didn't make the big plays that we had to make to win the game. So, it happens.
What was it like for you, Desmond, to get that send-off for senior night before the game started?
And it felt really good. It was really rejuvenating. We had a good fan turnout. Everyone was on their feet, and it was just a great experience to be a part of. It was my last school. The gym was maybe a fourth of the size of here, and just being out there and seeing all those people there supporting me and supporting us, it was just a great feeling. So I'm very grateful.
Grant, I had a question for you. I took a quick look. I don't think anyone scored 78 against those guys this year. I mean, I know you would trade that for the win, but is that a positive you can go forward? That you scored on, according to some metrics, the best defensive team in the country.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we all have confidence in our offense and defense, everything. So I mean, we all know like we can play with anybody in this league, even the top teams in this league. So I mean, that's just how we take it. So I mean, we scored the ball well against them, but we weren't able to get the win. So, I mean, I would definitely take the win over scoring 78 points over them. But, I mean, it just shows that we're locked in right now. We're executing well on offense, but we just got to lock in more on the defensive end because you can't give up 79 points and expect to win games like that. So, that's pretty much it.
You guys are going to the tournament now next week. After the season you've had, is it nice just to know that you still have a shot to go to the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, 100%. That's all we've been talking about. Got to win 2 games, and then after that, we're going to take it from there. So we know our first 2 opponents. So beat New Mexico, and then we got to beat Boise. So, I mean, we're locked in right now. We got to win 4 games to keep our season alive, and we know that. And so hopefully everybody comes and plays and gives their all and gives everything we got so we can win.
I just want to say it's really cool because in the Ivy League where I came from, only the top 4 teams made the tournament. And so just being here, with the season we've had, not how we want it to be, everyone has a chance. And even the last seed can win the tournament. So, just to go there and have a chance is really it's great, and it's promising. And personally, I think we can beat any team in this league. We just played Boise. We just played San Diego State within, 1 point today and 5 points or whatever it was the other night. And it's really just, we can keep sitting here talking about it, but at the end of the day, like when it's time to go out there and play in Vegas, we can win. So we just see what happens.
Des, Coach mentioned that, obviously he was proud, and you guys were down and did shop and all that, and he was super proud. And he, implied that the energy's good and that the outlook is good for the team. I mean, is that what you're seeing as you guys talk to each other and in the locker room and stuff we don't see?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. We've had real growing pains because, when you're losing, it gets real bad. Like, everyone is starting to, like, get in the self and figure out, like, what am I doing wrong to not help the team, blah, blah, blah. And everyone has had to grow up and mature and really figure out what is your role and how can you help the team, even if that's just being an energy guy, being able to pick up someone who just missed a shot or turned the ball over. And everyone is really starting to click and find their role. And so this is the time now. Even though we've had 2 losses, that's all I can really ask for. Everyone's been progressing, so we got a real good shot.
Hey, Grant, what's your confidence level going into next week, and how do you think you stack up with the rest of the Mountain West?
Me personally, or just as a team? I mean, me personally, confidence is always on a high note. But I think as a team, we're always confident. You got to be confident in this sport to go out there and perform at a high level. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your teammates, and you got to trust each other. You got to trust that if I pass this to him, that he's able to make that shot. So, I mean, as a whole, I feel like we're very confident. Our energy's right. Everybody's head's in the right space. So I think it's very doable that we can go in and win 4 straight games. We just got to focus on our first opponent at a time. We just got to focus on the team at a time, and that's all we got to do.